Hooray, hooray! I have no idea why I just did that. I literally ended the stream, restarted it, didn't change any settings. Can you hear me now? I wasn't talking to you, Ginger. I wasn't talking to you. You can always hear me. I can always hear you. Somebody wants to make a little guest appearance. But can you hear me okay? Can you hear Loud Kitty too? Hey, Loud Kitty. What do you want? Fantastic, fantastic. So strange. I didn't change any settings. I just ended the stream and restarted it. So obviously there was a... Yeah, you can always hear him. He's a loud boy. Come on, you can sit on my lap if you like, or you can go down there. It's up to you. Oh, be careful. You've got claws. Be careful. He doesn't understand how claws work. Hold on. I'm going to put you down. There we go. Ah, dear. Yeah, he doesn't understand how claws work, unfortunately, so it can get a bit dicey sometimes. He panics and puts his claws out. All right, let's try again, shall we? All right. Load game. As you can see, I did a backup just in case. All right. So can you see Elodie okay? Because on my screen I can see her fine, and I could see her previously. Yeah, my female cat's okay, but he's always got his, or pretty much always got his claws out. So if you try to put him down on your leg, he's like, so you have to be careful. Yay! All right. I was wondering why no one was responding to me when I was asking questions. What's happening? Why is no one answering me? All right. So, for those of you who were here last week when I did this game, this is Elodie. She is the crown princess of a land called Nova. And Nova is, she is pretty, isn't she? Nova is ruled by queens who are lumens, and lumen is basically magical girl. Her mum got killed. We don't know why or how yet, but she has to get to up to week 40, which is when she'll get coronated. Now, we had to end at midnight last week because it's a Sunday and I had to go to bed so I could get up for work in the morning. But basically, you have to shift her mood around. Okay, that's fine. You have to shift her mood around because it gives her bonuses for things. So at the moment, she's wearing her little tutu, which boosts her agility. She is currently yielding. So you can see this is her mood sets at the moment. And these are her skills. So she's got her skills mostly in intrigue and medicine and physicality. But at the moment, because she's yielding, she gets a bonus to royal demeanour, history and faith, and she gets a penalty to weapons and lumen. So, my question to you, chat, as it's chat plays along with the Queen, what would you like Elodie to do this week? Just telling Twitter that I'm back on. We can't just yet, because you can see down here she's got a negative penalty of 3 to lumen, so she actually won't learn anything. We could make her do lumen, she won't learn anything because she's got too much of a penalty. To get lumen, I'll give you a tip. To get lumen, she needs to be willful. That's how she gets her best boosts in lumen. Oh, do you know what, Nonzi? It's actually fun because you don't know the game. I do know the game, so I don't want to tell you guys what to do. It's chat plays, so you can just do whatever you like and join in, and we'll go from there. Work on her being willful. Okay, so we can do that after her classes. But what would you want her to do? Because I know last week you were looking at history and agility, weren't you? Last week when we had to end. Thanks, Sobek. We're all reloaded now. Oops. More agility. Okay, do you want the classes in dance, reflexes or flexibility? Agility, yeah. Actually, you said that, yeah. So do you want to go with reflexes? Oh, look. They've randomly started appearing again. Oh, thank you, Pastel. Much appreciated. And my events have randomly popped up again. Let's see if they stick around this time. Reflexes? All right, we'll go reflexes. And we'll do that morning and afternoon, I think. And get that up as close to 100 as we can. So, week 19, morning, 70. You practice touch blocking skills at full speed, deflecting hands before they can reach you. You wanted to see the laugh. Nothing wrong with that. It is funny. You practice running through a field, dodging balls that are thrown at you from all sides. Afternoon. You sit quietly in the centre of a room, watching out of the corners of your eyes to see people approaching you from a distance. All right, and you said you wanted to work on her willful... Oh, got to do this first. Jocelyn, King Dowager, Duke of Caloris. It is the time of year to decide any necessary adjustments to the royal budget. The majority of the money we receive is already spoken for, but there is always some room for discretion. Accounting failed. I don't know anything about budgets. Do you want to raise the taxes, which could anger people, or do you want to lower the taxes, which will make people happy, but it may mean you run out of money if and when you might need it? I wonder why Moobot picked up Sobek's host, but didn't pick up Pastels, but OBS picked up Pastels and not Sobek's. Strange. Oh, raise and lower. Have we got a third vote? to break the tiebreaker. First, raise them. All right, we'll go with raise. We need more money. Raise the taxes a bit. As you wish. Okay, and you said you wanted to boost Willful. So are you okay with going with Sneak Out because that will give her the most in Willful? Or did you want to pick something else? Sneak Out. You sneak out of the castle to have a little fun. You enjoy your freedom, but your father won't like it if he finds out. Alright, she is now angry. So what you want to do to get the willful is to keep making her willful but reduce her anger a little bit. Get some snacks. Alright, so because she's angry, she gets a bonus to weapons and to military, but she gets a penalty to royal demeanour, expression, animal handling and medicine. So I know last week you said you were looking at, because obviously intrigue's quite high already, so you were looking at medicine, agility and weapons, weren't you? So it's completely up to you how you want to do this. Medicine, okay. And do you want to go herbs, battlefield or poison? And did you want to do it for morning and afternoon or did you want to split it? So 2 medicines, yeah? Alright. So morning and afternoon we've got medicines. So would you like to do herbs, battlefield, poison or herbs, battlefield, poison? And currently you're at 47, 51, so 54 and 51. So herbs will give you knowledge of helpful and harmful plants. Battlefield medicine, first aid, dealing with immediate injuries. And poison is ability to recognise and counteract dangerous substances. Poison, yep. For both. And herbs. Okay, let's go. Week 20, morning. The herb tansy is a mild poison with particular effect on lower forms of life. Rubbed on the skin, it repels insects. Drunk as a tea, it drives out worms from the stomach. Unfortunately, this sometimes makes people very ill. Afternoon. Calendula flowers can be used in soothing teas as well as skin lotions. It's also said to provide visions of one's secret enemies if worn under the light of a full moon. Jocelyn, you are requested to stand in judgment. A man has been convicted of the murder by strangling of his wife. He does not deny the act, but requests a pardon that he might be set free. If you admit you killed your wife, why do you think I'm going to set you free? Save me, your majesty. Wasn't my fault. Demons made me do it. Everyone knows the power of magical beasties. They used me, twist my fingers into chains. My wife found me screaming. She tried to shake me, and the chains wrapped around her. I need the priestesses to bless me and make me clean again. Sense magic failed. Demons that make you attack people. Is that even possible? So what do you want to do with this man? Do you want to pardon him and believe him that demons made him do it? Do you want to imprison him? Or do you want to say, no, off with your head? Prison? Yeah? We'll go prison. Whether there were demons or not, you still killed a woman, your wife. I won't forgive you for that. You will be imprisoned for the rest of your life. He opens his mouth to argue with you further, but then his shoulders slump. Yes, your majesty. Okay, she is currently quite angry. So if you want to make her willful, you can only boost it 2 a week. So I don't know if you want to boost the willful or if you want to make her more afraid and less angry. It's completely up to you. So if you want to make her less angry, you can make her attend services. But if you want to make her more afraid, she can go to the tomb, explore the castle, visit the dungeons. Bring down her anger. Okay. So should we bring down her anger with, while also bringing... because we don't want to make her more yielding. So we'll just go... we'll go visit tomb, yeah? You pay your respects to your mother's tomb and wonder if the same fate is waiting for you. Okay, so her mood is... she's still angry, but she's not as angry. Okay? So, same as last week, bonus to weapons and military, but penalty to royal demeanour, expression, animal handling and medicine. This is a fun game. Once you've figured out what you're pressing, it's actually really good fun. So much replayability. Military, yeah. So military is this one here. So you can do strategy, naval strategy, or military logistics. Or you could start doing Lumen, because she hasn't got a penalty to that anymore, but she has no bonus either, it's just even. I said, to be honest, there isn't really a way of messing this up, because there are achievements for her dying as well, so you can get different achievements. You want to go strategy? For both? Oh wait, Lumen, yep. So we'll go... oh no, wait, hold on. She can't do Lumen yet. Hold on. Look, it's not appeared. She needs to visit Juliana next week and we can get Lumen. So should we do strategy? And then we'll go visit Juliana at the weekend. Yeah? Alright. Okay, so week 21. You study the strengths and weaknesses of different weapons in battle formations. You study the effects of battle stress on troops and how morale can turn the tide of combat. Afternoon. You study military recruitment and the importance of training and motivation with soldiers who can trust and depend on each other. You learn about how units reinforce each other in the field, gaining strength through proximity and in the covering of weaknesses. You may now tour the barracks on the weekends. Yay! You receive word that the murderer you condemned to prison has escaped. A large explosion rocked the jail he was in, destroying the walls and setting many dangerous criminals free. Oops. It will now fall to the Royal Treasury to repair the damage. Alright, so we're going to visit Juliana. Do you have it? You do have it, don't you? The crystal? Of course. Everything is ready for you. Right. Did you really have to kill the guards? If you regret their sacrifice, then do not let it go to waste. It's too late to turn back now. I have to do the best I can for my people. What do I do? Pick up the crystal with your bare hands, press it against your chest, over your heart, and say, illuminate. Okay, here we go. Illuminate. Magical girl sequence. You feel dizzy and both larger and lighter than you were before. The crystal has disappeared from view, but you know where it is. Wow. The priestess here is a friend of mine. I will come to your lessons in the faith and train you to use your powers. I should feel happy, I guess. I'm a lumen now. I just hope I'm doing the right thing. Okay. So she's still angry, but we can get that down next week. So she gets a bonus to weapons and military. What would you like to do? Or, of course, you could go with Lumen now, because she is now a magical girl. Lumen? Yep. Alright, so for Lumen, hooray! She can learn sense magic, so the ability to detect magical powers at work. Resist magic, so defense against any mystical powers. Wield magic, knowledge and control of your own magical powers. Remember, she needs a minimum of 25 in each to get more than 50 because of the cap. Sense and resist? Gotcha, gotcha. Week 22, morning. You close your eyes and learn to feel the magic inside you. Afternoon. You increase your awareness of your own thoughts and emotions, making it more difficult for mind-affecting magic to twist your reactions. I regret to inform you that Fabian, the Earl of Titan and Duke Regent of Elath, has passed away. This isn't really a surprise. He was pretty old. The problem is the political implications. With the control of Elath in doubt, it falls to the crown to make decisions. Young Lord Adair will not reach his 15th birthday for over 2 years. He requires a regent. His stepmother, Aris, the Duchess of Lilla, has petitioned that the boy be left in her care. This would, however, leave her in personal control of 2 neighbouring duchies, which is generally forbidden. Novan history failed. Almost the entire eastern border. Internal affairs failed. I don't know anything really bad about her, though. The boy does have a living grandfather, the Earl of Ishtar, or you might appoint an unrelated noble to act in his stead. The Earl of Ishtar has suggested another possibility. You and Adair are both young, not too far apart in age. He requests that we keep the boy as your future husband and keep him here at the castle. So do you want to leave him with Aris, send him to his grandfather, marry him, or send him to your uncle? Send him to your uncle. I'm going to let you in on a secret. That's what I normally pick. Alright, send him to your uncle. What about your brother Armand? He would be a safe pair of hands to watch over Adair. As you wish. Alright, so if you want her to really excel in... oh, hello, Moomins. If you really want her to excel in Lumen and quickly, you have to make her willful. But if you choose to do something else, that's absolutely up to you. Please don't knock over stuff again. You have already done it once today. Come on, get down. She's such a brat. Just such a brat. Lick your lips at me. So here we can go yielding, depressed and pressured. Visit the treasury, which you don't know what that'll give you. Explore the castle, which will be a +1 to lonely and afraid. Tour the barracks, which will be yielding and pressured. Visit the dungeons. Visit the tomb. Attend a service. Walk in the gardens. Play with toys, sports, or sneak out. Yeah? So, really, if you want angry to go down, the best ones to do are probably attend the service or just sneak out and try and get willful above angry. So those are the two options I'd recommend for this. I know, Ginger. I know, Ginger. You're very loud. Sneak out? Yep. So you sneak out the castle to have a little fun. Alright. So, her mood now. She's still angry, but you see willful's getting up there? So, another week, and she should hopefully have bumped up above it. Excuse me. And then she'll be more willful. But at the moment, she gets a bonus to weapons and military, or you could just ignore them and go with the standard Lumen. Oh, keep the throat wet, lubricated. I literally have 2 cats. One there, one there. You don't realise there's a whole sofa for you to sit on in the other room. Yeah? I know. I love you too. I love you too. One more on Lumen. Yep, what do you want to do for the afternoon then? Or do you want to do both on Lumen? You do realise you can't speak English. You can't actually answer me. Uh-huh. They're just being nosy. It's not like they need company, because my husband's on his own in the other room. Yeah, go play with him. He'll be able to play with you right now. Do you want to do the same as you did last week? Cat does say yeah. Do you want a guest appearance from Kitty again, or are you alright? Because I think he wants me to cuddle him. But he doesn't like being picked up. He likes me to get down and cuddle him. Which I can't do right now. You have to wait till later. Yes, you are. Yeah? Alright, same as last week. Done. Week 23, morning. You practice using small amounts of magic and feeling that power outside of yourself. Afternoon. You learn to consciously project a magical field through your thoughts, blocking outside magic from touching your mind, but only when you have the energy to consciously resist. There is a woman here to see you. She is a musician and wishes crown patronage, which means money. Sabine, your Royal Highness, if you accept me as a member of your court, I will immortalise you in word and song. I have dabbled in musical styles from many countries and can entertain your guests and lighten your evenings. Foreign intelligence failed, but intrigue success. Musicians are often used as secret agents and messengers. They can be useful and dangerous. The musician sings a little ditty to demonstrate her skills with the lute. Instrument and voice failed. She's actually pretty good. If you could hear that, that's my husband. He's watching a football game, which is being slightly ridiculous. I think they're winning 6-2 or something. It's not our team. My team lost yesterday. But if you can hear anyone making noise, it's because he's watching the football in the other room. So, would you like to accept her as a court musician or reject her? Accept. Very well, you can remain as part of the court. I will do my best for you. Alright, now what do you want to do? Do you want to just boost her willful, or do you want to reduce her angry? Reduce the angry! Boost the will. Let's go. Boost the will. Alright, so she's willful by now by the looks of it. Yes, she's willful. Hurrah! Okay, so that means you now have a boost to Lumen. At this point, I would say, just to give you a quick tip, if she doesn't have 25 in all three of these, she'll get stopped dead at 50. So it might be worth doing 2 willed magics just to try and get that up if you can. But it's up to you how you want to play it. Lumen root, here we come. Magical girl! Sounds like it's a good game. Alrighty? Yep. Yeah, because you don't want to get stuck at 50, because that's really annoying, trust me. It's really annoying. Alright, so week 24, morning. You learn to summon a small glowing light, which you can then move around independently. Afternoon. You learn how to cast rays of white light which can banish shadows and blind your opponents. You learn to create tiny discs of solid light which can fly through the air and into targets. It is so much fun. And you know what? It came out like 8 years ago, so it shouldn't be too expensive on Steam. It's by Hanako Games. Alright, so they're the people that make it. Alright, so basically Adair is saying that he's enjoying himself in Mazomba, and he's enjoying the frogs. Alright, what would you like to do? Obviously you'll want to keep her willful up if you want to keep going Lumen. Maybe reduce her anger a little bit to push that down. Yeah, Steam, yeah. But yeah, it's great fun. I actually played it not long after it came out originally, and then I didn't have it for a while, and I just rebooted it again recently. Really enjoying it. Let's get the angry down. Angry down. You attend services in the castle grove, letting the peace of the ritual calm your heart. Alright, so she is willful girl. So again, we can't go over 50 without these two being over 25. So if you want to do 1 in sense and 1 in resist, and then that will get rid of that blocker for you, and then you can do whatever you want. But yeah, some of the outcomes in this are hilariously funny. So it's got so much replayability because each option has different, she does different things and it has different outcomes for every single option. So it's just so replayable. Obviously the first few weeks are very repetitive. Oh, that's fine, that's fine. I was just saying that, so Willed Magic is now at 34, but obviously that will get stuck again at 50 unless these two boost up to 25, so it might be worth doing Sense and Resist just to get them over 25, and then after the 3 are over 25, not only does that unlock a new outfit, but it then means you can do whatever you want for the rest of it. You don't have to worry about blockers. Hello, Stinky. I know, I can hear you. Go see Daddy. Yeah. I know, I love you. Alright, let's kill the blockers. Let's go. I would just let you sit on my lap, but you wiggle too much. Resist and sense. Let's go. You're so noisy. Week 25, morning. Your mentor summons up magical energies to strike the nearby ground so that you can learn to sense someone else's spells in use. You close your eyes and call out when you detect your mentor casting a silent spell beside you. Afternoon. You gain innate resistance to light and dark. You can now see in the blackest caves or stare into the sun without going blind. You learn to consciously project a magical shield around your body, blocking intrusion, a powerful technique, but you can't keep it up for long. You've unlocked a new outfit! Alright, so next week we'll give her a new outfit. So logistics and trade failed. Staring up into the sky out your window, you notice a strange flash of light. A falling star. Pretty! Right, what would you like to do this weekend? So, one of the things I like about this game is that you can't be Supergirl. You have to either be medium across the way or pack your points into something, which means you will always fail something. So I think that that's interesting because you can't just make it so that Elodie knows everything and is perfect. She has to have flaws, and I like that. She's not angry, so it's kind of around about the middle. Generally, you want to keep things around about the middle, because they're much easier to boost and drop. Like if you have everything packed into, so say she was willful right at the top, if you then wanted to make her yielding, it takes quite a long time to bring her back down. But it's totally up to you how you set it up. She's only got another 14 weeks she needs to get through to be crowned. Yeah, sure. Accounting failed, presence failed, +1 angry, +1 willful. You tried to talk your way past the treasury guards, but despite eyelash fluttering, foot stomping and outright threats, they won't budge. Humph. Like, we don't care that you're the princess. You can't come in here. Do you want to see the new outfit? So, you can wear obviously whatever you want, but that is her magical girl outfit. It's very pink. It's very pink. So which outfit do you want to go with? Yeah, we're going to go with that. Alright. Magical girl it is. Alright, so obviously now she has her boost taken away from agility and put into lumen. By the way, with an outfit you can actually break 100% as well, so it's completely up to you how you want to play this. At the moment she's getting a massive boost to lumen because she's got a plus 2.15 on lumen. And you have no blockers anymore, so you can do what you want. But if you want to do one of the others, feel free. Got hips. Yes, it is. Yeah. Yeah, there's never any religion sort of specified or anything, but it's all about sort of reading the symbols in the sky or a cloud or a leaf or And law is about like the law of her kingdom. So where those big scary creatures from last week, she'd learn about them in law. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, medicine, she's getting a bonus of 1.762, and lumen, she's got a bonus of 2.15. Agility, she's getting a bonus as 1.63. So you could do like lumen in the morning and agility in the afternoon, for example, or agility in the morning and medicine in the afternoon. So yeah, you can basically do whatever you want. You can make Elodie anyone you want. Lumen, morning, medicine, afternoon. Gotcha, gotcha. So lumen, medicine, and do you want to do sense, resist, or wield, and herbs, battlefield, or poison? And you've got no, I don't think you've got any blockers on it. No, you've got no blockers on either side, so you can do whatever you want with these 6. Wield, herbs. Gotcha, gotcha. Alright, so week 26 in the morning. By concentrating, you can create a wave of discontent which panics or enrages animals in the area. You learn to create a blade of solid light which you can wield to use like a sword to slice through flesh and stone alike. Afternoon. Comfrey can be used to help mend broken bones. However, it's also slightly poisonous in large amounts and should not be eaten. Burdock leaves can be used as a poultice to draw out infection. The roots can be used to flavour a kind of beer, and the stalks can be eaten. I have unpleasant news to report. Talarist, the Duke of Sedna, has instituted high tariffs and trade restrictions at the Elath border. Hi Devils, how are you? Welcome, welcome to the stream. Alright, so if you guys remember from last week, he's the guy that asked her to marry him and she was really rude with her response. Business is disrupted and there are growing shortages of supplies. Oh, is it? Oh, that's really cool. So do you want to send emergency aid or do nothing? Did you get your Elgato issues sorted out? Just in case, here's a link to my Discord. If you feel like, if you want to join, we actually do have a streaming help channel. So if you have issues with your streaming, drop us a note in that channel and we'll do what we want. I'm good, thank you. Aid? Okay. So this game is a game about, it's called Long Live the Queen, and it's about the Crown Princess of Nova, who is this girl, Elodie. Her mum has just been killed in mysterious circumstances, and she needs to stay alive long enough to be coronated queen. But everyone wants her dead. Very well. Alright, so her mood is currently, she's willful, and she can do any of these. So, Devils, chat is playing, so I'm doing what you tell me to do with this game, because I have played it before, but chat has not, which is why I wanted to bring it into the stream, because I thought it was really good fun. But yeah, just tell me what you want to do with Elodie, and we will do it. You got it kind of sorted? Ah, fantastic, fantastic. I'll try to drop into your stream if I can. Obviously, I'll probably be finishing around about midnight tonight my time, so I'll probably be going to bed. But I will definitely drop into one of your streams as soon as I can. What do we want to do with her? So her mood is currently willful, which is what we were looking for at the time, but you can move it what you want. So if you want her to learn lumen powers, then you want her to be willful. But if you're not so bothered with the lumen, if you're happy with where she is, you can start fiddling with her mood. So she can be less angry by attending a service. She can be a bit more depressed or afraid by going to the tomb. She can feel less willful and a bit more pressured if she tours the barracks, because she's looking at her army and thinking, wow, I send these guys off to war. She can attend court, which will make her more yielding. Or she can play with her toys in her room. Play with toys? Let's play with toys. +1 yielding, +1 lonely, +1 cheerful. You spend the weekend holed up alone in your room with your favourite toys. It's childish, but you feel a bit better. Alright, so Elodie is still currently willful, because she was obviously maxed out on willful. She's 14. And also she is currently wearing her magical girl outfit, but she's got different outfits that she can change into, dependent on what she's learning and what she's good at. So she's got some really cute outfits. But we decided to go with Magical Girl for the time being. And the skills, so she's getting a bonus to Intrigue, Military and Lumen at the moment because of her mood. So what would you like to do? Yeah, so the idea is she's 14, she was in school when her mum died. She can only become the queen on her 15th birthday, and she had 40 weeks between her mum dying and her coronation. So everyone is trying to get what they can out of her because she's young and inexperienced. And you have to help her get there. Yep. Someone else want to choose? Agility and Lumen. Gotcha. Alright, so agility, you can do dance, reflexes or flexibility, and Lumen, sense magic, resist magic or wield magic. Now I am more than happy to give my insight to things if you don't know what you want to do, but I don't want to choose for you, because then it would just be me playing it. And her skills in that. So agility, she's got 31. Dance, she's got 31. Reflexes, she's got 97. Flexibility, she's got 31. Oh, resist, yeah, dance and resist. Gotcha. Dance and resist. Week 27, morning. You begin practicing dance steps in time to music, quick and slow, turning and weaving. You work through the standard repertoire of ballroom dancing, being sure you know the basic steps for any dance likely to be required of you in a social setting. You may now attend ballroom dancing on the weekends. Afternoon. You gain increased resistance against heat and cold, becoming comfortable in different weather and environments, and able to sip hot soup without burning your tongue. You learn how to quickly flare magical shields around you to deflect an incoming attack. This uses much less energy than a constant shield, but it requires good timing to be effective. You have a formula? What are you planning? Alice, my lady, there are letters for you. Another letter from Bryony. Why does she keep writing to me? We were never even friends. She says she's bored and lonely, and she's looking forward to seeing me at Gwenelle's birthday party. That's right. Gwenelle is about to turn 15. She'll be Duchess of Sudbury for real now. This other letter must be my invitation to her birthday celebration next week. Gwenelle and I were friends at school, and this will be a big event, but it's also a long way to travel. A lot of things can happen on the road. Divination failed. Do you want to go to Sudbury for your friend Gwenelle's party, or do you want to send your regrets and stay in the castle? Are you going to go party? Or are you going to stay at home? Should I put it up as a poll, maybe? See if it works this time. There we go. I put it up as a poll. It did work this time. Yay! Obviously it's because the stream wasn't connected earlier for some reason. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Vote, 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 vote. Currently, yes is winning. Alright. 25 seconds left to go if anyone wants to vote. You have got my typo disease. I've given you my typo disease. You are now Typo Queen 3. Officially, Typo Queen 3. And there we go. Vote has ended. It has come through as yes. So we are going to go to the party. Cheerful. It'll be good to see my friends. Alright, so what do you want to do at the weekend? Now, she can now attend a ball. I love the fact they've used a glass slipper for the symbol. Facts, exactly. Facts. I see, I've got Jeffy doing typos all over the place now as well. It's my fault. So what would you like to do? Oh, got the hiccups again. It's really odd. When I hiccup, I'll hiccup once, and then a bit of time will pass, and then I'll hiccup again. Well, it makes her cheerful and a bit more pressured. Do you want to do that? Should we just attend the ball? Yeah, go on then. Alright, she's affected by loneliness, but she's cheerful and pressured. As the princess and future queen, you are the belle of the ball. You enjoy the chance to mingle with others of your social class and be pampered and flattered by them. So now, she's cheerful. Which means she gets a bonus to conversation and athletics, but a penalty to weapons, intrigue and military. So conversation is public speaking, court manners and flattery, and athletics is running, climbing and swimming. Decisions. Should work on it. Conversation, yep. Morning and afternoon. So public speaking, court manners and flattery. Yeah. Which one? Let's see, she's got 0, 16 and 38. Flattery and manners? Let's do flattery and manners. Done. Week 28, morning. Visual elements are best to flatter on first meeting. They are to be expected to be noticed right away. If you've spent more time with someone, suddenly complimenting their attire will ring false. Afternoon. As the person of highest rank within the domain, no one may sit at any formal event unless you give them permission, and no one must ever turn their back on you. If they do, you are intended to recognise the insult. You study rules for formal dining, including the proper utensils for different dishes. As the Queen, no one will comment on your mistakes, but they will notice them. On your journey to Sudbury, your carriage is attacked by bandits. Uh-oh. Archery and reflexes failed, +3 afraid. You look down in shock at the arrow which has buried itself in your side. Outside, you hear screams and curses, but it feels unreal. Your world is centred around pain. Battlefield medicine failed. You struggle with the arrow, afraid to pull it loose. You heard a story somewhere about pushing arrows through the body, so you brace yourself and give it a shove. Unfortunately, this only drives... Oh, thank you, Abby. Thank you for the follow. This only drives the arrow deeper into your vital organs, turning a painful wound into a fatal one. Elodie is dead. Oh no! She's all deaded. The Queen did not live. Elodie did not survive to reach her coronation. Nova would have to go on without her. But it doesn't have to end this way. Make different choices, train different skills, and Elodie's star may rise again. So, let's go back to the title screen. I used to be a queen, but then I took an arrow to the knee. So Elodie got shot, and she is dead. There are some really funny deaths, actually, in this. I mean, I won't tell you what they are, because you're going to want to find them yourself. But I'm actually trying to collect the deaths. That was the first death I ever got, I think, actually. Shall we start a new game? Shall we see if chat can keep her alive this time? Yeah, Pastel's not a healer.